Where are you joining us from today?
Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. All right. We're both former Angelinos living out here in the desert. And we both really like Los Angeles an awful lot. So are you a fan?
I'm not sure. Well, yes, I like it. I'm not sure if I want to live here after my lease ends. I'm trying to decide.
All right.
How long have you been there?
Since April.
Oh, okay. Were you in New York before that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How's that transition been, the New York to Los Angeles transition?
It's good. I'm from like the suburbs of New York, and so I started comedy there since I could crash at my parents, and I was there for 10 years, and then I was in New Jersey for a couple years during COVID. And so then after that, I kind of felt like, oh, I already did New York. Maybe I should try something new. So that's what I'm doing now.
All right. And you considering trying a new thing again, like a different town, different city?
I'd probably just go back to New York.
Makes sense.
Yeah. How was your pandemic? Was it harrowing? Was it weird? I mean, obviously it was weird, but how'd you do in it?
It was a little weird. Well, I ended up moving to the woods during the pandemic, and so that was kind of a fun adventure because it felt like if I had to be stuck at home, I might as well be somewhere weird.
Yeah.
Hike and stuff.
That's cool.
When did you guys move to the desert?
Well, I came out here. We got priced out of our spot in Silver Lake in 2017. Okay. And we came out to Joshua Tree just for a little bit, my partner and I, and we were like, let's just do a year and get our shit together. And we ended up staying. And when the pandemic hit, everybody thought we were brain geniuses for like, oh, we were in Joshua Tree in the pandemic. Like, what a great idea. Obviously, a lot of other people had that idea, but we just did it because we got priced out.
Yeah.
So I just moved out here a few months ago from LA. So I'm still learning. Yeah. I don't know, learning the whole deal. It's weird, but in a good way.
Did you enjoy
it? Do you feel lonelier than LA, or is it the same?
That's a good question. I had a lot of, I was invited to do a lot of stuff in LA. I knew people, there were events, there were shows and stuff like that. And even when I didn't go, and I often didn't go, it was nice to be invited, you know?
Yeah.
Nice to know that it existed. So that is taking some adjustment. I do know people out here, and there's also a lot of stuff going on here, but I'm not currently as plugged in as I was.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So they have the whole scene there. You're not just roughing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have venues and you know, comedy shows and concerts, and we didn't have brunch for a while out here. That was a big thing. Like,
okay.
New innovation.
Yeah. Well, in 2017, we came out here. We didn't really know anybody. It took us like a year to really make friends. And part of us making friends, I started like a food pop-up in my yard, and everybody would come out to the food pop-up, and we met a lot of people that way.
That's nice.
Yeah, we didn't have dang brunch. You could get an egg, but you couldn't get an egg and like a mimosa at the same place.
Yeah.
And I like that. I'm very into brunch. I'm a brunch guy, and they have opened restaurants recently that do serve brunch. So it's been very exciting for my partner and I. So
you are brunch people.
Yeah. When I was living in the woods, there was a brunch place like a mile away, and now that I've moved away from there, the owner of the brunch place, she's always commenting on my stuff about they should be in the country legally, or if like this like psycho shit.
Cool.
You know,
socialism.
You just want you can serve an egg to whatever, you know. You don't have to check people's papers before you give them an eggs Benny or anything like that. So
yeah.
But was it good brunch at least?
It was very good. Yeah. I even hosted a karaoke night there one time, and it went really well, but the owner was so strange. So it's just a one-off. Yes, yeah.
What's your go-to song?
Oh my goodness. I did karaoke the other night, and I sang Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte.
That's a good
I don't think I know that song.
You probably do.
Okay.
It's like
Where did you grow up?
Long Beach, and so Southern California. Is it an East Coast thing, this song?
Yes, it's a regional song. They only play it in Italian American markets.
I didn't
What?
know that. I knew. I grew up on the East Coast. I just thought everyone knew that. I thought it was like a
That's
Weird
what I
Al
thought.
thing.
But then I was doing the song. Sometimes people would ask me, do you want to do like a bit on this Christmas show? And I would just sing that song. And that's when I learned that a lot of people have never heard it. And so they all thought that I wrote it. And I was like, no, I just thought it'd be funny to sing this song that we all know.
It's really, of all songs, to be like, you're kind of proud, but also kind of like embarrassed. Like, no, I didn't write that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's a novelty song about the donkey that helps pull Santa's sled to everyone's home.
It's a Christmas song. Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It has like the sleigh bell percussion and
It's like
everything.
Dr. Demento kind of a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I work at a radio station. We're recording this after hours at my office, and we've been playing Christmas music all since Thanksgiving. It's just nonstop Christmas music. I heard a Christmas.
Sounds like you got a new song to add to
Yeah.
the rotation.
I will look into it, and I guess like there was a Christmas song that they played about a hippopotamus today.
Oh, yeah.
and I never heard it before.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Any hippopotamus will do.
People have got kind of mad at me for not knowing that one.
I don't think I knew that one.
Okay.
Casey Musgraves did a cover of it. So it's hip.
All right. Well, very
Yeah.
hip. It's hippopotamus.
Mm-hmm.
But the I'm just trying to go a million different ways. Like I was just talking with Adam. We're recording this right before Christmas, so Christmas music is on everybody's mind. This might come out after Christmas.
Okay.
We'll see. But I recorded a Christmas novelty song last year, and yeah, and it came out of karaoke actually. One of my traditions since we've been in the desert is like a local bar does karaoke on Christmas Eve. So we have everybody over for dim sum. And then we went down to do karaoke, and I requested the Monster Mash, and I just changed the word monster to Christmas and changed Dracula
nice.
I changed Dracula to Santa Claus, and I performed it. And I said, hey, I think there's something to this. So I spent a year like recording it professionally with some friends, and that's my novelty Christmas song.
It's very
Nice.
good.
I like it.
Yeah,
It holds up. Yeah. And people like it. People request it, right?
I think so. Yes, I've been invited to perform it at a local venue this Christmas season with the
exciting.
stage fright. So, I want to go back. What's the name of this Christmas song about a mule?
Donkey.
Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte.
And you said they play it in Italian restaurants and markets.
Oh, I just mean like they play it in like New York City and Boston and Philadelphia radio markets. Yeah.
I grew up in Baltimore area, and they definitely played it there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's like not even like Christmas songs, but if there's like songs that are specific to the region. Like I grew up in Southern California, and people in New Jersey, New York, Maryland would never have heard of this
I
song.
don't know Sublime or No Doubt.
You know Sublime, right? Okay.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I ever need to hear a Sublime song again. No shade to that guy that's dead from Sublime, whose name is escaping me right now.
Bradley Nowell, of course.
Who could forget?
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you'll hear plenty more throughout your life.
I don't know if they recorded a Christmas song either. That'd be fun though.
Not that I know of. And I knew plenty of them when I was in junior high.
Very junior. I think you might be the same age as us, but like junior high and high school, you couldn't go anywhere in Long Beach without hearing Sublime. Just
Oh, I bet.
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have any hometown bands that you're just sick to death of aside from the Mule song?
I guess everyone plays a lot of Bruce and a lot of Billy Joel. But let's face it, those guys got hits. Who could predict them?
I never connected with Bruce Springsteen. Like my mom was a fan, but like the younger people, it didn't have as much airplay here in Southern California as probably the East Coast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, should we introduce the podcast?
Gingerbread Man down. Clean up on aisle podcast.
You are listening to Clean Up on Aisle podcast, the dirty truth about grocery stores. I'm your host, Jeff Harmetz, joined as always by your host, Adam Fligston. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
I'm having a weird one, but I have the problem where when people ask me how I'm doing, I always answer honestly, even if it's like a not good answer. So
It's okay to have a weird one.
I'm having a weird one. My partner is away for the night, and I'm on full dog duty and dish duty and all the household duties. But we are joined by Mary Houlihan. Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry you're having a weird one.
Well, it's okay. You know, life has a way of being weird sometimes. So
Sure, yeah.
yeah. How are you? I guess we could ask you that question, and feel free to answer as honestly as you'd like.
I'm going to answer dishonestly. Doing good. No, I'm basically good.
All right, cool. And you're joining us from Los Angeles, recent Los Angeles transplant, and how are you finding it generally? Like, obviously a change, but what's your take on LA?
I like it. Because it's winter right now, and so I like that it's not freezing or snowy like on the East Coast. It's more loner vibes, but that's okay. I kind of like loner vibes. But on the other hand, I guess I do miss just like having the option to ride the subway or like go on a busy street and see a shitload of people.
Mm-hmm. There are places to do that in LA, but they're not like good places. Like you don't want to hang out on like Hollywood Boulevard, really.
No, maybe not.
It's a different. You hang out with people's houses more. In New York, you can just like, you'll just my friend's down the street, and you'll just see that. I don't know. Yeah, it's a different thing for sure.
Yeah, I've been on my grind set. I've just been grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
doing shows and stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing shows and mics, and I started a podcast, so I'm recording a bunch of episodes and editing like all the time. Mm-hmm. Just constantly video editing.
It never ends. And Adam, you do the editing for this podcast.
I do.
You're traditionally a musician, but you've gracefully engaged with the video component of the show. How's that going?
It's okay. It's not bad. I've gotten a workflow down, and I don't know. I mean, I get to. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I have hotkeys. I turn it on.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I listen at 2 times speed because I've already heard the thing before.
Oh, how do you do that?
Well, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. And there's a button called, you just hit L and then it goes fast. But maybe Premiere or whatever you're using might have the similar function.
I'm sure it's somewhere. I haven't been able to figure that out. Multiple times I've thought, where is the 2 times button? That would be a lot easier.
When I discovered that, it did actually save a lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And how are you all enjoying like editing yourself? Like, do you enjoy the sound of your own voice and listening to it for hours and hours at a time?
I like it. I don't mind it. I've done a lot of therapy, and so I definitely understand that there's the me, and then there's the persona, Mary Houlihan, who does comedy and podcasts. So I feel like when you think of it that way, it's totally fine. It's like you're just listening to a character. You're not like, oh, I sound so stupid. What the hell?
Yeah.
Also, like, I'm trying to interview people who have good things to say. So it makes me feel like, I'm quote unquote doing something with it. And it's not just like an ego thing. I don't know.
What's the topic of the podcast? Tell everybody.
It's a comedy podcast, but secretly it's a propaganda machine because I interview like pro-Palestine folks and lefty people and people running for office who don't take money from corporate donors. And so it's just a lot of people who I don't see represented in the mainstream media who I think need to be represented. And that's just my mission in life at the moment.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Yeah, I mean, we do a podcast about grocery stores, obviously, and I think, we don't get overly political all the time, but I think that there's definitely like politics baked into, food culture in general and grocery stores in particular, especially in 2025. Like, it's possible to
everywhere. Yeah.
That's something that Adam and I have been learning a lot. I think we knew that going in, but we're just a little surprised by how much of a microcosm grocery stores are for like corporate influence in America.
Well, it's so funny because like Whole Foods is of course owned by Jeff Bezos now, and when you're in the checkout, it says like, "Do you have a microchip in your hand? Scan now." And it's like, who the hell has that?
Does it really say that?
Yes. It says you can pay with your hand.
I think there might also be a facial thing too.
Oh
like
my
you can,
God, that's horrible.
You can register your face, and then,
anyone listening, do not sign up for this technology. It will be used against you.
I haven't been to a Whole Foods in years and years. There's not any in our area. There's one that's, I'd say, about 45 minutes away, and there's just like better, nice independent grocery stores in like the Palm Springs area. So okay. I've not had the indignity of shopping under the watchful eye of Jeff Bezos recently.
Nice.
I sure have. It's every time you go, it feels like they're cranking the dial a little more towards like, I don't know, whatever
right, yeah,
nastiness he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's crazy to think of like the first time I ever went to a Whole Foods. I was like a teenager and was like, whoa, this is so crunchy and cool.
Yeah.
What's the microchip thing? Sorry, I haven't heard about the microchip thing. Are they inserting microchips in the dudes now?
Yeah, there's microchip technology now. They're rolling it out. I forget what country in Europe. And so, you're going to have like tap to pay like on your phone, but you can have that in your hands now. And so you can load your credit cards and your real ID and passport and everything into your hand.
Fun.
I guess I shouldn't be. Our dogs have that. So yeah, I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, dogs can't talk. Like, it's fine to put a microchip in a dog because the dog can't say, I live that way.
I'm not defending the practice. I guess I'm saying that, like, this is how
the technology is there.
This has always been here. We just didn't even notice. Yeah.
Well, try not to get arrested because they'll probably put it in you. Any chance they get, they'll do it.
Oh, good.
And, the chip on the card, when you just tap to pay with the credit card, that works so well all the time, too. I was hoping I could have that I'm being sarcastic, of course, but
yeah.
I would like technology to be put into my body so that can be ineffective as well. And I can just keep slapping the machine over and over again. And then they say, put your hand in the machine, actually, this time. So,
yeah. And you could get it replaced. Jeff Bezos could replace it for you. If
that's odd. For a fee. You gotta subscribe to the microchip that they put in you.
Oh, my God. It's so scary.
Adam, we didn't get a chance to find out, how are you enjoying editing your own voice?
So I think I'm a little harder on myself than I am on you.
Uh-huh.
So every now and then I'll say something really dumb, or I'll flub a word or something, and I'll like go in and I don't necessarily, I have done that for you, but I don't necessarily probably do it I don't probably notice it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always very self-critical. Like, I work at a radio station and we do a newscast that I edit every single morning. Like, it's about 10 minutes of news and we do it live. And so there's always, a flub or two in there. And then I have to like go in and spend, 10 minutes editing the 10-minute newscast. And I really hate to do it. And I had to explain to the news team here recently, I'm like, you hate the sound of your own voice, but I insist that you like listen to what you're doing so that you know how to do it better and you can like hear the problems.
Sure, yeah, that's true.
So, But tell us the name of the podcast real quick. So
Oh, yes. It's called The Mary Houlihan Show.
Okay, yes. So
We'll add links to everything for sure. Yeah.
and we kind of got into it a little bit already, but you said you grew up outside of New York City?
Mhm.
And what were the grocery stores like in your hometown?
There was an A&P. A&P was the big chain, but now it doesn't exist anymore. The A&P in my town is now an Acme. There's also ShopRite, Stop and Shop. There's Uncle Giuseppe, which is kind of fun.
That'd be where they played the mule song, right?
Yes, of course.
Donkey songs. All right.
So Uncle Giuseppe, of course, is well, it's cool. It's cool. It's like it's like any kind of big supermarket chain, except it has tons of like refrigerated pastas and raviolis and specialty Italian items in addition to like every regular thing you would want. And on the weekends, they have crooners sing in the store.
Really?
Yes.
In Italian or English?
Either or, it depends on the song. And to my knowledge, they have Uncle Giuseppe in New Jersey and Long Island. And I would imagine maybe also in Westchester, maybe Staten Island. I'm not sure.
All right.
I love that.
Adam and I, we were roommates in New York for Brooklyn for a while, and I didn't make it out to the outskirts of New York that much, but like I didn't get to go to an Uncle Giuseppe's, unfortunately.
Nah.
Next time.
Yeah. And did you go do a lot of the grocery shopping with your folks when you were young?
For sure, yeah. Mostly to the A&P, and I remember they had like a serve yourself coffee thing at the A&P. And when I was really little, I would go with my dad and he would plop me on the counter and then give himself coffee. And then I would take all the creamers and take them like shots.
Oh, that hopefully they were real creamers, but like the non-dairy creamer, like I have some issues with non-dairy creamers and creamers in general. So,
my parents never checked, but anytime we went to A&P or went to a diner, I was popping those babies like nothing.
And are you still popping creamers?
No, not anymore. I put them in my coffee like a grown-up.
I love the idea of like, well, I used to do this as a kid and I still do it. I'm still just get to a diner and like you stack up the creamers into a little pyramid and then you take them like shots one by one until the pyramid's totally gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leave a couple bucks on the counter. Yeah.
This is a weird thing. Like my thing with creamers goes back to I was very sick as a high school boy, and I like stayed home from school for a few days, like very nauseous and on the verge of vomiting all the time. And there was a Got Milk commercial where this older woman who had a bunch of cats was like out of milk to feed the cats. And so she like got some powdered non-dairy creamer and stirred it up with water and tried to feed it to the cats. And then they like kill her.
Well, the cats kill
her because it's not real milk.
Oh, no.
That's the premise. But
that be a warning to you.
Yeah. But just watching the ladies like stir up the dehydrated milk into water was like the gnarliest thing I ever saw, and I just immediately started puking in my bed.
No.
They had a lot of like dark, like Twin Peaksy commercials in the late '90s. I'm assuming that's when it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've never really recovered from that crucial moment in my childhood, and I'm not really fucking with like creamers right now. So.
That's fair. That's
just the milk propaganda, man. That's just the milk lobby getting in your head.
Yeah, but I'm not like a big fan of milk either. But just creamer, I'm out on totally, 100%. So
isn't it funny how we don't have milk commercials anymore?
Yeah,
and we also don't have raisin commercials. We used to have so many raisin commercials.
Yeah,
I think that there were politics to raisins in the 80s and 90s, I think. And I don't know what the politics are, but I remember like there was a Mad Magazine ad parody of like a Sun-made raisin ad where it said Sun Mad, and like the lady on the raisin box was like a skeleton.
Yes, well, that wasn't Mad Magazine. That was United Farm Workers, I believe. There was
Really?
a great boycott in California in support of the Mexican grape pickers.
Okay. I was really young, I think, so I didn't remember that clearly, but I assume that maybe it was grape farmers trying to push grapes or raisins on people.
Yeah, it's the lobby groups. They get together and they price fix, and also they put out these ads. So that's
So
cool.
yeah, the raisin commercials. That sounds logical. That it was there's so much bad grape press, so we have to.
And the with the milk commercials, and I don't know if this is like maybe they're just refocusing their marketing, but I have heard and read a little bit, and I might be getting some of the details wrong, but like instead of doing the advertising, like the milk lobby is pushing cheese into everything. Like they're like teaming up with your Taco Bells and your Applebee's
Oh, interesting.
TGI Fridays, and then when they're like saying, "Oh, Taco Bell's got the new like extra cheesy burrito blast with cheese grilled on the outside and cheese on the inside," that's like a collab with the Dairy Farmers of America.
Interesting. Question everything.
Absolutely.
The truth is out.
I'm the Fox Mulder of cheese. So Mary, what's I keep coming back to this because Adam and I both did the New York to LA transition many, many years ago. I moved back to California in 2010, but like, how do you think that Southern California grocery stores compare to East Coast and New York City grocery stores in particular?
Oh, they're the same. I feel like everything in America is the same, right? Like every chain store and every grocery store, they're probably all owned by the same conglomerates.
I think that too. Jeff has a theory that the Southern California grocery stores are the best in the world, are the biggest and best in the world. But I agree with you, Mary.
I mean, I'm saying best in the sense that they are like, they have the most stuff. So, you know, your mileage may vary. Southern California grocery store is enormous compared to some of the New York grocery stores I would go to, some of the grocery stores I've seen in other lands.
Can't compare a Brooklyn grocery store to like a suburban. Yeah,
I'm literally doing that.
We're dealing with different square footage.
But
you got to go out. You got to go out to the Jersey. Then you'll get a big one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say suburban New Jersey grocery stores virtually the same as Los Angeles grocery stores.
Fair enough. I did not spend enough time in suburban New Jersey, unfortunately, in my time on the East Coast.
Well, you know, Los Angeles is the same.
So it hasn't been much of a grocery store shock for you. You're like, you can navigate the big long aisles and wide spaces.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What is your grocery habits? How often do you go? And where do you like to go these days?
Where do I go? Gelson's. I go to Gelson's. I go to Whole Foods sometimes. Sometimes I go to Trader Joe's. I live between the three of them, so you know I'm hitting those up. I'll hit up Gelson's if I want, you know, a bunch of seltzers or. I got dish pods at Gelson's.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming this is the one with the bar in the front. Am I right? The Gelson's?
Oh, I guess I haven't noticed.
What's it on Hillhurst?
The one on I think it's on Los Feliz Boulevard, across from in Silver Lake on the Los Feliz Silver Lake Boulevard.
Near that little Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's across from the Trader Joe's
Yeah.
on whatever that street is. Yeah.
And you have never had a beer at the bar there if you don't even know that the bar exists.
No.
We know a friend of ours who definitely listens to the show, who is a regular patron of that Gelson's bar. So
Oh, I have to check it out.
I don't know if you're a person who imbibes in a beer or wine from time to time.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's a.
You know what I like to get at grocery stores is non-alcoholic beer. I love drinking it. And I'm not a sober person. I just like them.
I like it too. They've gotten really good.
Yeah.
They're fun and enjoyable to drink. Yeah.
Yeah,
what's
I like them with a meal.
What's your NA of choice that you're doing these days, Mary?
I usually get Athletic.
Okay.
I think that's the one that I get anyway at the local. Yeah, I like that one too a lot. Yeah.
It's delicious.
I've been a big fan of the Lagunitas Hoppy Refresher.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Which
Oh, yeah.
those are tasty. And then obviously like the mango cart is a big NA one.
Of course, yeah.
So I haven't been doing as much NA beers. I've been in my weird days probably having a little too much A beer.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let's see, what else did I get? I just went to the grocery store on the weekend. I got 2 frozen pizzas. I got a loaf of rye bread, marble rye. Dish pods, I already said that. Pasta, mozzarella, parmesan. I think that's it. Oh, I bought a Dubai chocolate and I bought a Butterfinger bar.
All right. I've got to ask about this Dubai chocolate. Are you a fan of that?
Yeah, I love it. It's too expensive for what it is, but I can't resist.
How would you? I've described it in ways that people don't like. How would you describe it, Mary?
It has a filling that's like pistachio. It's flaky. Yeah, nice flaky filling.
I've described it as having like spaghetti in it. I don't know if that's quite.
Have you had it?
Yeah, I had it for the first time over the weekend, this last weekend. I didn't. I thought it had like these like crispy noodles, like the fried chow mein noodles in it. That's what I was always told was in it.
It's crispy, but that's not spaghetti. Spaghetti's soft. Spaghetti is al dente. We know this.
I tried it. I didn't love it. I have to say, no shade to the Dubai chocolate people. No shade to our friends in Dubai.
Maybe some shit.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably better off because they're so expensive.
The pistachio, maybe we got a whack one, but my partner grabbed some at a store or something, probably like a Marshall's, and it was like very artificial pistachio in the one that I had.
Sure, yeah.
Is that like the way that is supposed to be?
I get it at Gelson's, and I like the one that they have, yeah. I used to get it when I was living in Brooklyn. I would get it at Seatown, and they had a good one as well.
All right. Adam, have you tried this Dubai chocolate?
They'd have to make a vegan version, and and maybe we're 3 years away from that, but
okay,
I don't think it exists right now.
I bet somebody is out there making an artisanal vegan Dubai chocolate.
I'll try. I would try. I mean, it's already expensive regular version, so it'll be triple the price.
It's so expensive, yeah.
But I'd try it.
How much is it? And should I be mad at my partner that she bought one? Like, is it a high enough price point that she should have consulted me before buying it?
The bar that I bought was $7.99, and it was small.
I am flabbergasted.
And there were bars next to it that were bigger that were like over $10.
Wow. I guess
it's definitely not worth it.
And I assume if you're buying it at Gelson's, you're paying extra for it too.
Yeah, probably.
But
maybe she got a deal. She got it at a Marshall's.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a big deal about buying chocolate at Marshall's, but
have you been to
come on.
Have you been to Marshall's?
Probably on the shelf a while.
Oh wow, they have like perfume and cologne in the front.
Yeah, and chocolate,
like bonbon. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
The food at Marshall's, I always get the impression that it's been on the shelf for a really long time.
Yeah, that's why you thought it was spaghetti.
When it was initially described to me, I thought it's like, it's got noodles in it for some reason. I'm like, I like noodles. That sounds fun. Not enough noodles in the one that I got. So, I mean, Pocky is kind of just like chocolate spaghetti, right? Nah, sort of.
That's not spaghetti. Get it together. That's breadsticks.
Also expensive, Pocky, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's imported. Does Dubai chocolate really come from Dubai?
I don't know where it comes from.
It's just in the style of Dubai.
I guess it probably is imported, given the price. But my guess is that it's from like Turkey or something.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Adam, was my partner telling you somebody was at my house eating a Dubai chocolate and talking about this conspiracy of Dubai chocolate? Do either of you know what this is?
No.
Is it they're trying to launder the image of Dubai?
They're trying to launder a very specific thing about Dubai.
Slavery?
No, look, this is very gross.
That's the thing that you would want to launder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Apparently, there's like defecation tourism, defecation sex tourism in Dubai.
Oh.
And the Dubai chocolate was probably where like you fly to Dubai and a lady shits on you in a hotel room, if I had to guess.
Okay, so they wanted to disrupt the search term.
That's what I've been told. If nobody else has heard this, I mean, maybe I'm hanging out with some weirder folks, but
It sounds like something that like a teenage boy made up, but anything's possible.
That's exactly what I was thinking, like a lunch table kind of a thing. But, I mean, I would believe that, I don't know, people are doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing would shock me.
But no, they're probably trying to just, clean up the image of Dubai. Like, we've got this great confection. We got the guys in the lab working night and day trying to come up with someone we can brand as Dubai that regular people around the world will enjoy.
Right, yeah. It's probably true.
Sorry to be so diabolical with that. That one was...
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's what our show's about.
I mean, I've heard the theory, not that specific theory, but that it's laundering their reputation. And sounds very reasonable.
All right.
I mean, there was this is like a thing that countries have done for, Japan famously did that with anime and cute stuff and kawaii stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Post World War II, it was like a very targeted, specific thing that we're like, we need to fix our image. So we're going to be cool and cute and friendly.
Yeah. That's what Hollywood is all about, right?
Yeah, it's selling America.
Some movies that everyone loves.
Big machine guns that are cool.
We want to get everybody admiring our finest, like your Sylvester Stallones and your Steven Seagals. I'm really always interested in this, and I don't have all the details, and we're not going to go too deep into it, but like, I'm very interested in like kind of that where you use food to change the country's image. Like Thailand did that. Like pad thai was invented in like, I think the 50s or 60s. They're like, we need a national dish that we can like take out and get to everybody else so that they like have a sense of what our culture was. And I think like the country had a competition to come up with a national dish, and it was pad thai. And
I believe it.
Yeah. And they have like a program where if you are planning to leave Thailand and immigrate, like the government will set you up with like a special loan and like gear and concepts for restaurants, so that like when you land where you're going, you open up a Thai restaurant, and like they give you the recipes, they set you up with the distributors. Like it's very like plug and play to like just bring Thai culture around the world.
I've heard this. I've heard this about Chinese buffets too. I don't know if it's the government or if it's just rich investors that are like, oh, this is a great money-making thing. Yeah, go to Kansas and we'll give you a big loan.
Sorry, I'm so like bodily function focused today. For my
barfing milk, Dubai chocolate.
I do a radio show, and I was looking up some food articles to talk about on the show this morning. I kind of tied one on last night with my partner before she left town, and I was a little hungover this morning, and I was looking at this article of like 1-star, like it was like America's worst buffets, and they had cited some of the reviews. And I was looking at these reviews, and I like almost like puked in my office this morning. It was like so vile to read like bad buffet reviews. I would not recommend it if you're not feeling good.
Do you remember the location of any of them?
There was one in LA. It was I think it had China in the name, which is why I'm thinking of
gotta
this.
go.
It was near a Popeyes, and I was like, oh, do I know this one? But I don't remember the name of it. And we don't need to spread the bad gospel of the bad buffet.
Sure, yeah. Buffets are funny because it's food just out for hours, and also everyone sneezes on it and coughs on it and touches it, and
Yeah. There's like crab. There's things that you should not have at that type of.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Have either of you been back to a buffet since COVID-19?
No.
No,
Did you go to much buffet before COVID-19? I guess that's the second part of it.
no.
No.
All right.
I do have fond memories of the China buffet, but that's only when I was like 16 and it cost like $5. And yeah, but I haven't been back since.
Yeah, we used to have a buffet in our local area, and I went to it and I was not impressed. And then the problem is this building is set up to be a buffet restaurant. So another buffet went in, and then a third buffet went in, and they all did not last like more than a year, which, not rooting against the small businesses, but I think maybe the time of the buffet has come and gone. So
It'll come back. It'll come back.
Everything's cyclical.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, have y'all eaten at the grocery store buffet? Did we do an episode on grocery store buffets, Adam?
No, we did a salad bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big going to the grocery store and getting like hot food from the store. How about y'all?
Not in a long time, no.
Whole Foods can be good in a pinch, although it's always more expensive than you want it to be. When they weigh it, you're like, really? It's for that? I hate to do it, but Erewhon has good stuff. Yeah, I know.
I've never been. I'm intimidated. I don't know if my type is welcome there.
It's the worst place on earth, but also they do have good food sometimes, and it's frustrating to even admit that, but it is the fact. Yeah.
Is there anything affordable there? Is it like how at Whole Foods, it's like, well, you can get the 365?
No, it's literally only the most expensive thing you could get out of any category.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I never went to an Erewhon when I used to be a delivery driver for a bad company that doesn't exist anymore. Their drop shop was on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, like across the street from the Erewhon at the Grove.
Yeah.
And I was making so little money, and I was so mad that like the only place you could really walk to from where I had to go for my shitty job was Erewhon, which was so expensive. I never went, and I've always rejected the idea of Erewhon. Lately, though, my partner has been popping into Erewhon, and she gets these kale chips that are the best kale chips I've ever had. I really hate to say it.
Also, probably, again, not to air anybody out, but probably like $15.
Almost certainly. But we've been trying to recreate the kale chips at home, and she has not cracked it yet. Like, she's seen the knockoff recipe, and we're now in the thrall of the $15 a bag Erewhon kale chips when we can get them. So, Mary, how often are you shopping? Do you go every day, once a week? What's that look like?
Oh, man, once a week, if that. I really stretch. I'm kind of lazy about grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm. Me too. This is the common tension of our podcast. Jeff goes every single day.
Sometimes twice a day.
Yeah. And I go as few times as possible. Yeah.
When I lived in Silver Lake, we were by, I think it's a Whole Foods now, and I would go to
365.
the Whole Foods 365 on Silver Lake Boulevard. I would walk there for lunch stuff, and then I would walk to the Vons and Echo Park for dinner stuff. And like that was like how I spent my day. I'm like, it work's over. I'm walking to a different grocery store. What a treat for me. So
that's fun.
Yeah. And I guess this is a good time to transition into the topic, but we used to get the circulars for the grocery store, and you would kind of know who's doing what sales and things like that. And what's your history with grocery store circulars, Mary?
Get this. I made some.
Wow.
Incredible.
I made some zines. They're fictional circulars called Penny Pinchin'. And they tell you about all of the local deals in the northern New Jersey, lower New York area.
I love that. When did you do that?
Let's see. This one is from June 2020, and this one is from February 2021.
All right, I have on my list here, like, I'm a cartoonist, I'm a big zine maker. I always thought, like, they're not zines, they're not, telling you all this stuff, but I really always thought of circulars as very zany. Like, it's obviously very corporate.
Especially the Trader Joe's one.
I don't know, is that the
Fearless Flyer.
Okay. I'm thrilled that you made those, and I don't know if they exist digitally anywhere, but I'd love to take a look at them.
Yeah, I'll send you them.
But and around the same time, I did a comic strip where I recreated, like, I did a watercolor version of a grocery store circular. I think it was from Stater Brothers. And all the text was about how I was, like, very depressed in the pandemic. So it was like a drawing of, like, the butt roast, and then, oh, why am I so sad right now? And like in the big exclamation, the starburst things. So, tell us about these zines that you made. Like, are they actual deals?
Yeah. Let's see. So each of them have a section called Coupon Corner.
I love
and let's see. So Coupon Corner, we have long eggs, extra long, extra savings. Picture of a potato. Clip this out and give it to a child to play with. Dog food for cats. Irregular broccoli. Perfectly good broccoli, but tagged by graffitos. On sale this week, spillers. When products spill, the other guys just throw them out. That's where we come in. So there's just loose beans, medicine. And there's a letter from the editor at the beginning of each penny pinchin'. Hard to believe it's been 60 years of penny pinchin'. When my grandfather began this circular, he never knew the influence it would have. People all over northern New Jersey and lower New York State have found jobs, purchased their dream homes, fell in love, and most importantly, found deals. All thanks to this unique program of coupons, advertisements, and classified listings. With love and appreciation from myself and my family, Jennifer Fart.
Perfect.
They're incredible. Like, if you can't see them, they're big, and they're like, you designed them like a circular. Like, they're true to the form, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what speaks to you about circulars? Why did you engage with them in such a fashion?
Well, I had like this monthly zine for a couple years, and a lot of them were like parodies of, kinds of paper media. So I had like a yearbook parody. I had the Bible too, which is a sequel to the Bible. What else did I have? Oh, I had kind of like circulars, like, those Halloween catalogs you get from Spirit Halloween. I would do those every October. So it just seemed like a form that was ripe for parody.
Mm-hmm. Love it. And are they available anywhere? Do you sell them? Are they in print?
Yeah. I have a bunch of zines in these guys. So before this, I was looking and I was like, oh, I hope I have these penny pinchins. So I could mail these to you. I could always print more. I started archiving my zines, and I put them on my Patreon. But I have not archived all of them. It's too tiring.
When you make a zine, I want to be done with it. I'm like, I did the run of the zine. I'm never like going back to like do a second printing of a zine. That's been my policy generally.
Yeah, sometimes for like art markets, I'll bring like a bunch of extras that I have and that type of thing. Or like if someone reaches out and says like, remember that zine about this and that? Do you still have that? And then I'll look and see if I have an extra.
Awesome. Are you familiar with the work? Like, I got very hip to this guy. He was doing a similar kind of thing on Tumblr for a while. It was under the name of Liartown, and the artist name is Sean I'm going to mangle it. Tehirachi. Are you familiar with his work?
No, I don't know him. Me. How do you spell?
TEJARATCHI. But he did this he was doing these on Tumblr, and they were like very like slickly photoshopped, circular parodies. And I was obsessed with them back in the Tumblr day. I'm still on Tumblr, but when Tumblr was really jiving, that's where they were big on Tumblr. So
This is so funny. Yeah, he has a calendar. I also did a calendar parody a couple times.
and he does
Fun.
he's doing these books now that are more, I think they're like just more abstract, circular kind of parodies, but they're like books. I've seen them, and I'll be honest with you, like it's a little obtuse for me. Like I don't quite know what to make of them, the new work.
Sure, yeah.
So, but I respect the hell out of them. So, Adam, like what do you remember getting circulars when you were a youngster?
I remember getting circulars up until like a year or two ago, and I haven't figured out whether this is just because I moved or something, or whether this is from Ralph specifically, but also sometimes Vaughn's, or whether they just sort of stopped mailing them. I don't know.
I mean, I have the answer for you. Yeah. I think it's Kroger, and where Kroger goes in grocery stores, so Kroger go other stores. But like they stopped doing print, or they stopped mailing circulars out in 2023. Actually,
Exactly.
Oh.
About when I thought. Yeah.
I do have some articles about it. I mean, when you're trying to look into the recent history of circulars, like 2023 is like the kind of the break year for them. Like
That's funny.
they stopped doing them in the pandemic. Like I guess the spin, I don't know if we believe this or not, was like, oh, we're trying not to encourage people to shop so much, and we don't want everybody to rush to the store to get the great deal on corned beef. So we're not trying to promote it.
But I found the other side of it is that there was a run on everything. So if they put a sale on, whatever, strawberries, they'd be gone within a day. And then people would yell at them. So basically they were like, we can't predict the market right now, so we're going to just stop until things make a little more sense, basically. Yeah.
But Mary, as a advocate of print, I mean, they really are trying to move it all to digital. It's all of what used to be in the circulars are now like in apps. It's where they're pushing specials and stuff.
Do you guys have the CVS app?
No.
I hate apps. I have got like, what's up with the CVS app?
You got to get on the CVS app.
I want to get on the CVS app. Yeah, what do you get deals? Do you get discounts?
Well, are you guys into the CVS receipts, the really long receipts with all the coupons?
Yeah, but I always they're like, come back next week and you'll get this thing. And I don't know. It stresses me out because the rules are very finite. Yeah.
I'm kind of an extreme couponer, but only for CVS because I feel like I've cracked that store and I don't care to learn the trick to other stores. And so sometimes I'll go to CVS and I'll do like 3 purchases. I'll do like 1 purchase in order to get like the $4 extra buck. And then I'll buy something else and then I'll get another 30% off your purchase type thing. So those are the big coupons. They do a 30% off your purchase every once in a while. And so I'll wait and get some expensive stuff with that. Sometimes they'll do 30% off one item. So then I'll get like a luxury hair product or something. And it's just a blast.
And like, so the 30% is coming through the app. Like, does it like send you?
Well, they come on the paper coupons as well, but you can be on the app and they'll have extra bucks which is free money. And the 30% coupons, like all of the really good coupons, they actually, it's roundabout. They want it to be hard to get. So they email those to you or mail it in a paper circular. And then you have to like add it to your app. So the app only has the less valuable coupons. So you have to go out and get the 30% through an email or through the paper circular.
But you add it to the app, and then at the end, it's like connected to your phone number, right? So it's already up there. Okay. All right.
So anytime I buy something at CVS, they say, "Do you want to use all your coupons?" And I say, "Yeah." And occasionally, the people will comment on what a bargain.
That's always a good feeling.
It feels really good.
They see it all. So if you can impress the cashier at CVS, you have to do it, kids. Do we even? I'm going to be honest with y'all. The chain pharmacies, I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one I'm in. What do we have here?
Walgreens.
And they closed all the Rite Aids?
Yeah.
We don't have a CVS in our desert.
Just a Walgreens.
Okay.
Okay.
Truly, if you put a gun to my head, I would not be able to tell you like which one I'm standing inside of at any point. So
Sure, yeah.
I was a regular before I moved out here. I was very much a regular at CVS, but I would get overwhelmed. You get that thing, and I just it's a lot to read, and then every now and then, I mean, sounds like you understand it, but it's
Yeah,
like
once you
$4.
get in the habit, you know.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't y'all wish that you could just get like a chip implanted into your hand, like maybe between the thumb and the forefinger, and it would have all the coupons on there?
Well, so I've got a number of grocery store apps on my phone. Mary, do you have any other grocery store apps on your phone?
No, just CVS.
Okay. I've got Ralph's. When I went to Germany, I got a German grocery store app. And I think I have Vons as well. I don't have any out here.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah. I was a Ralph. If I know coupons from anything, it would be Ralph's. Because I would get them mailed to my house, and I would do the digital one, and I could stack them up pretty good from that.
Nice. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Even in when I was in LA, I was like dirt poor, and like we'd scrape together quarters to run down and get stuff for dinner, and it never occurred to me to like use an app or use a coupon or anything. I'm like, I'll just pay full price with whatever quarters I've got in the couch right now.
So because I use my phone number at Ralph's to like whatever, I'm club card member or whatever, then they track your purchases and they know my address. And so they would send me the most specific coupons, like the very specific vegan thing that I buy. And it'd be like $3 off. I'm like, fuck, and that got me in the store for sure. Yeah.
Did y'all ever get like the circulars in the mail, like in the actual mailbox pre-2023?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And were you using those at all?
No, I feel like in New York City, a lot of the circulars just seemed to tell you what was in the store as if you didn't already know. Like it didn't seem to be coupons. It just seemed to tell you that a deal was happening.
Yeah, we have corn. Check it out, corn.
Yes, exactly. Like, I guess I do want corn.
That is most of them. They have sometimes they have coupons towards the end, but mostly they're just being like, yeah, corn or whatever, beef.
So they do tie in.
Veggies a lot.
They're not coupons, but they tie in with like the weekly deals. Like, I got super into them in the pandemic, or like maybe it was when we moved to Joshua Tree first because we didn't know anybody and I had a lot of extra time on hands because I wasn't hanging out with people. But I would get the circulars and I would like go through them meticulously. They always, like most grocery stores, start their specials on Wednesdays. So I don't know if they would send the circulars on Tuesday or Wednesday, but you get the circulars like these are, tri-tip is on sale for, $6.99 a pound, and potatoes are, $1.99 a pound or whatever. And I would kind of go through them and figure out like, oh, this is a good price for this thing. Like, let's do this for dinner this week. And like, I would spend time with them and figure out, oh, we should do this as a non-coupon guy. Also, like that was like very revelatory for me to like start tracking the deals and things like that.
I love deals.
So the front page is usually their lost leaders. I was doing a bunch of research about this today. So they are probably losing money, although I've got some more to say about that. But so that if you're going to get a deal, it would be probably on the front page. And then the rest of it is probably going to be relatively what you would pay otherwise. My problem is that it's hard for me to know. Like if it's not a thing that I buy, and I've only buy like maybe 30 products very regularly. So if it's like $3.99 for this thing, at one point maybe I had a pretty good radar, but I feel like since the pandemic or inflation or whatever, it's hard for me to even know, like, is that a good deal? I don't even know anymore. I think so, but maybe that's just what it always costs. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like stuff is more expensive. I know everyone says that, but it's true.
It definitely
I
is.
pay attention to prices. And so, yeah, I feel like for a long time, I've just been like, what? Are you kidding? You don't have this under $5? What the hell? Mm-hmm. And now I'm resigned. Now I'm just like, well, I guess that's what it is now.
Mm-hmm. I'm that way with other products, but not so much groceries, I guess. I don't know. I do pay attention to like what I'm spending, but if I want the thing that I want, I'm going to get the thing that I want, regardless of whether it is like twice as expensive that week. There's a run on pork bellies. I'm still going to get my bacon. So
I'll skip on principle, even if I have the money. Mm-hmm. I have a code with myself of, I can't pay more than this for this type of thing.
Mm-hmm. This is not a grocery thing, but I do not think that Converse Chuck Taylor should cost more than $40.
They absolutely do. They cost like $80 now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Record.
I go to the outlet store, and you can always make it work with coupons, and sometimes they have a buy one, get one. And I'll buy like 3 or 4 pairs at a time if I can get them down to like less than $40 a pair. And I've got like a stash of Chuck Taylors in my closet from the last time I did that because I refused it. That's my code.
You have to.
I'm the big deal guy when it comes to shoes, I suppose. So, did you? I know you said you had something about the loss leader that you wanted to get into.
So, this entire time, I'm still trying to crack a question. We've been doing grocery store research every week. And one of the things that keeps coming up is that their margins are really small. They say between 1% and 2%. And that doesn't seem sustainable, especially when you think about selling like avocados or pork bellies or whatever. Like it's literally stuff that goes bad very quickly. Like it's hard for me to conceive that these giant, many billion-dollar things are only making 1% to 2% profit. They are. I tried to really find like weird Hollywood accounting or something like that, and I couldn't find that. But what I did find is that pretty much everything in the circular and the end caps and stuff that's on sale is paid for like it through weird backroom deals, and like basically they're only making their money through that. Not all,
okay.
but in quotes, like a significant majority of their money is just through these deals, like with Nabisco or whatever, Coca-Cola, And so when we see that stuff, it's like Coca-Cola is losing a little bit of money, Ralph's or whatever, they're getting a decent kickback, and they're not only just getting like money for the advertising fee, they're also getting like a per sale thing. So it's mutually beneficial for them to push these Coca-Cola things because it's a little cheaper. They're going to sell more. They'll move them, but also they're going to, every time they get scanned, they'll get like 50 cents or something. So it's a much more convoluted advertising thing than I had any idea about. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand the grocery business at all. Never thought about it. Even hearing 1% to 2%, I'm like, I don't even... Is that good? Is that bad? What's like a profitable business, I guess?
Not more than 1%, I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. That's a good question. I don't have it. Maybe it's 1% to 2%. Maybe I don't know. That seems low. That seems low. But
yeah. And again, like there's got to be something to it in where it's a business that has to exist. Like, you have to buy carrots somewhere. You have to like go to a place and buy like toilet paper. Like, it's a like the business must exist for society to function. I mean, obviously, things can change, and we could go back to farmers markets and bidets exclusively, and there will be no need for a place to buy carrots and toilet paper.
Bidets?
Well, you don't need to go buy toilet paper if
Okay. All right.
if you have a bidet at home.
All right.
But like, maybe there's something to the fact that like there must be a mega conglomerate that sells you the food that you eat. Like,
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. I think that's pretty much what it is. So like Facebook or whatever is earning a lot more money per year, but it's not steady. It's not reliable. And so 1 to 2%, like people are always going to buy groceries. So that it's just they're chugging along. And so yeah, that's what's happening.
So let's I before we recorded, I said I didn't really have the history of circulars, but I do have a little bit about the history of circulars. They are from the 1890s, and they were invented by department stores like Montgomery Ward and Sears, so that they could send out sales and deals to like people in the suburbs, essentially. Like, your Sears is in New York City, and Mary, you grew up at the outskirts of New York City in Westchester, as I like to call it, Deafchester. But no, I got this flyer from Montgomery Ward. I got to like go see the deals. I got to, go buy a refrigerator. I don't know what Montgomery Ward sold, to be perfectly honest with you.
It was like Sears.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to go buy a hammer. And so here's the sale on hammers. And that's kind of where the concept of circulars came from initially, is like bringing people from the outskirts into the city centers. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, great deal on hammers. I'm going to, take the train in or hop on a horse. Oh, did they have in 1890? Horses only? Did they have trains? Probably trains.
They had trains.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it became much bigger the grocery store came out in like the early 20th century, and like they started using these circulars in the Great Depression to kind of bring people who didn't have a lot of money out for, sale on corned beef, sale on what's a depression food? Peanut butter, sardines in a can. Like, get the people out to get the sardines and promote the deals. So that's like, it's about getting people out of their houses by sending it to their houses, essentially.
And it still is. And it still is about like, if we can just get like, we'll convince them to save whatever, $3, but then they're going to spend $100 here instead of, down the
Right.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, and Jeff, you've probably seen this, like every 5 years or whatever, you keep going through these articles where they're like, Kroger's stopping its circulars. And then a year or 6 months later, they're like, Kroger's redoing their circulars because like it is effective. And they keep trying, because it's expensive as fuck to print physical stuff, but they keep trying to cut it, but it works.
I have to say, like, when our local Vons stopped sending circulars to me, like when they just stopped sending circulars in general, I stopped going to Vons. Like,
circulars work.
They really do. I would get the deals and I'd say, Vons has this cheaper than, at the time, we just had the two grocery stores, Stater Brothers and Vons out here. And so I would decide where I was going to go based on what I wanted to cook and browse the circulars to find the deals. And now they stopped sending me the circulars. I just go to Stater Brothers all the time. I don't fuck with Vons anymore. For other reasons for that, but we don't need to get into that today. But were y'all ever impacted by the circulars? Like, did you ever like circle deals and say, I got to go get that thing?
No.
I definitely did. I would complain. I'd like be like, oh, what a waste of paper, and put in the recycle bin. But then I'd like kind of look at it and be like, all right, I'll go just this week. I'll go get that thing because that's a good deal.
I feel like I usually learn about deals in the grocery store. I don't pre-plan. Like, you see the things that say like 5 for $1. And you're like, oh man, I got to get 5 of these things.
Sort of off topic, Mary, have you ever been to a grocery outlet?
No, grocery outlet bargain market. Is that what it is?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I've heard it on the radio. I've never been.
You should check. I don't know what the closest one. I don't know exactly where you live, but there's probably one, maybe North Hollywood. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. You should go. It's fun, especially if you don't know what you're going for and you just want to kind of skate around on some deals.
Do you like surprises?
That's the place to go for sure.
Great place for surprises. I've been on one a little bit about their pasta right now. Their store brand pasta is like the best pasta in the game, dry pasta that you can get right now. So
And it's like $1.
it's $1.79 for like Italian bronze die cut, like good ass pasta. It's phenomenal. I'm obsessed
Have
with
you guys been to Lidl or Aldi?
it. Aldi, yes.
No, but both of them are German. Lidl, you had it in Jersey.
Yes, yeah.
What was the deal with Lidl?
It's like deals, but they don't have that much stuff. And they have they do have some refrigerated stuff, but it's mostly packaged things. And everything's a deal, but it's like random stuff that you're like, I guess I could use this. I don't know. I never buy this.
And Aldi, do you frequent Aldi, or did you?
I think so. Or did I just go to Lidl? I kind of combined them in my mind. Oh, yeah, I've been to both, and they're like the same thing.
Pretty much. Okay. But both, I would say that we are maybe unfairly sour on Aldi at this podcast, but I want to give it another chance. There's one literally down the street, and I think we need to give it another chance. Maybe that can be enough.
All right. I've been to the one by us, and there's only ever one person that works there. So like the line usually just like wraps around the store.
Okay.
Like
What
so
about Food for Less? Do you ever go there?
they closed the one by us, so not in a minute.
I
But
used to go a lot in LA. Yeah.
Yeah, great deals. There was one. I lived in San Francisco when I was a young person. And what was it called? It was like a Food for Less, but it was called something else.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm blanking on it. It had a 4 in it also, maybe?
I think so.
I think I know
San
exactly.
Francisco. And it was near an expensive grocery store called Rainbow.
Oh, I not only do I know, I forget the name of it. I know exactly the specific store because my friend used to live right down the street from where you're talking about.
Wait, where is it? Looking on Google Maps right now. Foods Co. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
familiar with that one.
I think it is Foods for Less because it's like the same font and also has like almost expired Kroger products, but like so much cheaper than a typical grocery store. Everything's like dented or food that's like unacceptable for other grocery stores, and that's why it's so cheap.
I had a risky moment with some beef I bought at grocery outlet earlier this week. I was like, the last day it was about to expire and it was reduced heavily. That had like 2 different 20% off stickers. So I think it was 20% off the 20% off price. And it was the only cut that was acceptable for the dish I was making. I think it was like the only skirt steak they had left that was like grass fed. And I'm like, I guess I'm giving it a go. And it turned out fine, but I was really, I was nervous about it a little bit.
Risky business.
Absolutely. I was sliding around in my underwear eating the big steak like Tom Cruise. I would love to ask you, because I know that you engage with circulars on this level, Mary. Where you landed on the design of these things?
Oh, big fan. I like, especially like in New York, I like Met Food and Seatown and those type of things. Like, and they, they kind of have blown up circulars like on the windows facing out. And I like that they seem stuck in the 90s or 2000s. Like it's not trying to be ultra hip or designed or anything. Or, they just don't have like a budget to like make it cool because there's no reason.
Yeah, they haven't gotten like Tom Ford in there to like spice them up or anything with they're selling the big ham or anything like that.
Yeah, they're not trying to be Trader Joe. It's just like, this is the closest store to your house, so you're gonna go.
I have never heard of this chain before, but I did print out their this week circular. It's called Carnes.
Carnes.
Have you ever heard of Carnes, the grocery store?
Kear, that kind of carn?
Yeah, it's
Or
like
what-
KRNS. Don't know the region. Don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I went onto their website and like pulled up just because most of the grocery store websites these days, like if you go to Kroger.com, the first thing they're going to show you is their digital circular. And it probably will have like buttons that you can click to get like the stuff Instacarted to you or something like that. Like that was my experience doing some research into circulars. But the circulars haven't changed in decades. And it's like very
Yeah,
like
Carnes is nice looking.
is it I don't know if this is it's a
Well, it's, you know what I mean.
but
It's dated forever, permanently dated in a nice way.
yeah, like you don't see the Starburst, like it's $1 a pound and then the Starburst thing right here. I don't know. But I love to see like, you know, that classic like half-assed design sensibility, I guess. Like we got to just have a big one with a big star behind it so everybody knows that this is $1 a pound.
Well, so one of the things I noticed when I was looking at some 60s and 70s one, and this is like probably some design school, RISD or something, hadn't figured some certain stuff out. The only thing you could actually see were the numbers. Like the picture of the thing that you would be buying was so tiny. And they actually had an artist draw on a little ham and it looked pretty nice, but it was like super tiny. And then the number. So all you would just see would number without any other context. So they've gotten a little bit better about that since the 70s, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to Fairway or Stu Leonard's?
No. Wait, Fairway, maybe.
They have good design.
Really? I feel like I've heard of a Fairway. What region is that from?
New York. There was one in Paramus, New Jersey, but now I think it's like Prime, like a Whole Foods, but they don't even call it a Whole Foods type of thing.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime Market. But I think there's a Fairway, at least one in Manhattan, and they're really nice.
Okay. So well-designed circulars, good organic stuff and things like that. Like, you know, good.
They have
good
a lot
stuff.
of like, you know, they'll have the machines where you make your own peanut butter out of the peanuts, or get. They have like a section with a whole bunch of coffee beans, and you know, a lot of self-serve. Coffee beans, probably different kinds of olive oil, all that kind of stuff.
I'm very amused by the peanut butter machine because it seems like that innovation was started becoming implemented at a time where everywhere else is like you can't even like bring a peanut into this place. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, as like schools are saying no peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and airplanes are getting rid of it. Grocery stores are like, we got to have all this peanut material just floating around in the store for people to mess around with all the time.
Yeah.
Have you done the peanut butter, either of you?
I must have. Yeah, I think I probably did when they got a Whole Foods in New Jersey when I was in high school, and I thought it was so cool. And I got my car and I would go to Whole Foods and get some stuff. I'm sure I did it then.
Is it that much better than the stuff that's in jar?
No.
In some ways, it's worse.
It's just the novelty. Yeah.
That's like getting your penny smushed at Disneyland, but with
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
A Rube Goldberg machine, just kind of like, oh, it's Skippy.
Much worse than Skippy, though. Because, yeah.
I have to ask, and again, I'm so pleasantly surprised that you've made your own circular art, Mary. But like, as a artist and sort of entertainer kind of guy myself, I always thought it would be like a pretty fun job to have, to be like the guy that designs circulars. Like, I've done some graphic design in my day, and I'm like, just like, oh, and every week the Stater brothers come to me and they say, here's what's on sale, put it together. And you have a week to make your little circular. Like, would you ever get into that in a professional way?
Yeah, it seems fun. I've heard mixed reviews about sign painters at Trader Joe's. I've heard that either it's the best job or it's the worst job. It seems depending on the location.
Really? A friend of mine just recently became a sign painter at a Trader Joe's in Washington, D.C., I think. Shout out to him.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, he posts them all on Instagram and stuff.
It does look fun.
Yeah. A cartoonist I admired in the I guess 2000s, Drew Wing. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he would talk about how his job was to design coupons and circulars, and he was like hoping to make enough money from like doing comics specifically that he would never have to design another coupon again. And as an aspiring cartoonist at the time, I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind doing coupons. That seems kind of fun.
Right,
Open up
yeah.
Old Illustrator and put some coupons together.
Kind of looks like comics when you look really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is basically like comics.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of like the articles that would come up there, it'd be like circulars are still important, you know, and they'd have all these statistics and stuff like that. And then I'd be like, oh, this is cool. This is good for research. And then I would see like, well, who's writing this article? And it's like a circular design company.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. Get more business. So, yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm very much like I don't go to Vaughn's anymore because they stopped sending me the damn thing in the mail. I do have some numbers about the cost of distributing circulars. I'm, again, as a zine type guy, I'm super interested in like print numbers, like when it comes to like how things are being distributed and the costs of things. This comes from Quora, which I don't know if is a reliable source or not. I don't know what's Quora.
No, it's like Reddit.
Okay.
You ask a question.
Like anyone can answer.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, sometimes they have like an expert answer
Right.
at the
You're
top,
like
but it's
verified.
like, who is that person?
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but it looks like he crunched some numbers. So he's in San Diego County. And so he says, in San Diego County, there are 1 million households. To be conservative, assume grocery stores mail to 50% of households, which is 500,000 households in the San Diego area. Since it's bulk, it's probably 15 cents each to print and 15 cents each to ship. So it's 30 cents each. So a grocery store is spending $150,000 a week to mail just in San Diego. And that's not including like design or, you know, that the creative labor. That's just like specific distribution. So $150K a week. This is from a few years ago. So, you know, probably doubled since then. Maybe it's $300K a week. But does that seem like good numbers?
That doesn't seem like that much, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally
I
off.
have no idea.
But you know, it's real rough numbers, but I just like having a sense of like,
Yeah.
that's what it costs to distribute a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, obviously postage has gone up then and, you know, printing costs and everything. And I always loved the newsprint that they came on as well. I'm a big newsprint guy.
Yeah,
Mary,
a nice newsprint. It's a nice finger feel.
you got to wash your hands after you do it.
Oh yeah, you get all inked up.
And get the silly putty, and then you get the roast
Exactly.
beef on
Yes.
there. Put it next to your Nancy. Have Nancy eating a roast beef or whatever. But I mean, do you have more stuff from the history you want to hit, or do we want to talk about the future of circulars?
I think I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Well, right now, circulars are not getting mailed to you, but they still, and all the grocery stores are very proud to say that they still have the print ones at the front of the grocery store. As at least the chain ones, I know Kroger, like Stater Brothers, I see them every time I go into the Stater Brothers. There's like a display, like a little podium, a lectern, and it's got all the circulars on there. Have you ever taken a circular from inside of the grocery store?
No.
No. Now I want to, but no.
Never in 1 million years. Like I see them all the time. I'm like, that should be in my mailbox. Don't make me do the work. I don't want to look around. I want to be at my desk.
I'm already here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to like get my pipe going and have a big thing of cognac and sit and like go through my circulars at my big oak desk above
Yeah.
below my stuffed cheetah head. But y'all would never take one of those, Mary?
Nah.
Okay. And then they're all kind of moving to ads and stuff, or not to ads, to apps and to digital. Like, I think Kroger or Albertsons struck a big deal with like Facebook to prominently display the deals and things like that. Like all good things, print or otherwise, it's all being like gobbled up by Facebook and Meta and MySpace and Friendster and what's the other one? Twitter. Sorry, X.com.
X.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have y'all been seeing any of these on your socials?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Never seen a grocery store ad on. No.
Well, if you have your phones near you right now, you probably will start seeing them like as soon as you look at your phone next, because certainly listening to this podcast.
Let's see. I'm looking at Facebook.com. I have an ad for something called Cuddle Clones.
What is that?
Cuddle Clones. Let's check this out. Your pet's face on pajamas, because normal gifts are boring. Upload a pic, we'll turn it into custom PJs. That's Cuddle Clones.
I am getting a lot of those this holiday season. People are trying to put my dog's face on pajamas real bad.
I didn't know that was a craze these days.
Well, you're a new dog owner. I don't know if the algorithms know that you have a dog yet, Adam.
No, they don't. I gotta keep him off the trail.
Yeah. Mary, are you even a pet owner, or are they pitching this to you as
Oh my goodness. Am I a pet owner?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's that dog's name?
Happy.
Happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought about bringing my dog to the record today. My dog's home alone with a bully stick. So
My dog's asleep
Oh,
right now.
fun.
What kind of dog is Happy, and how old is Happy?
He's a Chihuahua and a Fox Terrier mix, and he's 9 years old. Yeah.
It's a good. I have a Chihuahua Terrier mix, also not a Fox Terrier mix, and I'm very nervous because he's hyper and scared right now. He's a puppy, and I want him to be chill and cool. So I'm nervous that he's always going to be scared, but we'll see. I think he's chilling out a little.
Maybe when he's older.
Yeah.
I've got a Chihuahua Terrier mix who is the most excited dog and like a huge menace all over town. So
My dog has always been lazy ever since I got him.
do you bring your dog to the grocery store, Mary?
I have, but I try not to.
I'm in the same boat. I will occasionally, especially like I insist on walking all over town with my dog, and I'm not gonna like not go to a grocery store if I have my dog, you know? So
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's you're right there. Do I really want to drop him off? No, not really. People are very permissive about pets in California. In New York, I would never try it. Well, occasionally. But I would just feel like, oh, they're going to say no pets. Or they won't say it, but they'll be thinking it, and I'll feel sorry for doing it.
certain grocery stores in this area actually have like dog treats behind the register that they'll give to you if you bring the dog. It's very cute. So
I do feel like there's cute privilege. Like,
Yes, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
no ugly dog.
Yeah, well, if you got a big, like, I don't know, scary looking dog, like they'd be
Yeah.
a lot different than Happy. It's a little
Yeah,
cutie.
he's just a little baby.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, do we have any final thoughts on circulars? Mary, any final thoughts? What do you think? What's the future of circulars look like to you?
Oh, I bet it's apps. And, these apps, they have to step it up because CVS is the best one in the game. And if you want me to download your app, you better get some 30% offs. Otherwise, I'm not downloading it.
Adam, any final thoughts?
No, just that I think print is like really does matter, and I think it does change people. So I don't know. I feel like it'll, like anything, it'll come back in different form, and these apps aren't happening.
Okay. Yeah. Until they invent an app that leaves like the inky residue on my finger, I don't want to fuck with it. I hate apps. I'll never use apps. Print forever. I'm such like an old school analog dude. Like I always want print. So I'll go back to Vaughn's when they start sending me circulars again.
It's a hostage situation.
Well, Mary, thank you so much for joining us. Where can people find you? You've mentioned your podcast, your Patreon. Tell everyone
yes.
where to get more.
Please check out my show, The Mary Houlihan Show. I just started putting episodes on YouTube, and I need so many more subscribers. I have so few subscribers, it's shameful. So please subscribe to my YouTube. And you can also listen to it on other places, your normal podcast places. And I'm at Mary Hooley on social media.
Awesome.
And the Patreon. Tell if I want to read your zines, how do I do that?
We'll put a link.
Oh, yeah. So I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Mary Houlihan. I have zine archives that are almost half complete. And yeah, you could join as a free member or a paid member. Yeah, either or.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us. It's been truly wonderful to talk circulars and grocery stores.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a joy.
Well, we are going to say goodbye. Adam, let's wind it down. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For Adam and myself, you've been listening to Clean Up on Aisle podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.